Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the second half! Introducing your MC for the second half, Noelle Hunter!
Oh, you guys, I made it up here for the I don't know how manyth time without tripping. I do all that every single time. Anyway, you guys having a good time? Are you having a fun time? Well, that's wonderful because you get a whole nother like 45 minutes of what you just saw. So be excited. Anyway, can I get all my players to the front? Welcome back, everybody. So this is a fun time. This is my first time emceeing, and I kind of had a power trip when I was putting the games list together, and I'm excited because I get to make all these people play a bunch of games that they made me play, and I'm excited. So anyway, for the first up on the list is a fun little game that involves Sora charity. It has to do with farming, has to do with agriculture. And what is used a lot in agriculture is water. And so we're gonna play the game of oxygen deprivation. Keep breathing. And so can I get all my players to the front until the game of oxygen deprivation is a fun time because what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a neat little fun little scene, a nice normal scene. Nice, neat little scene done by these two lovely folks here. And whoever's over there is gonna get to breathe some water and it's gonna be fun. And then when they're like, oh no, I can't breathe, they're gonna stick their hand out and they're gonna tag out the guy and then they need to explain, they need to start a new scene that makes it make sense why they're dripping wet and can't breathe anymore. So anyway, so for our first scene, I'm gonna need a neat little suggestion for something that is in your house right now, something or your apartment. Something would give me a
Laundry machine. A Christmas tree.
Sure, Christmas tree. Why not? Christmas is fun. Christmas is around the corner, kind of. Until unless you don't like when we talk about it before Thanksgiving, then it's just a tree. Anyway, players, are you ready for the game of oxygen deprivation with a suggestion of tree, Christmas tree, maybe?
Yes.
Yes!
Honey,
What is it this time?
I don't think the Amazon order's gonna come in time. The kids not getting anything.
We'll have to improvise then.
Yeah, I found some Q-tips in the bathroom.
Perfect. We can make a little stick figure doll out of it.
Yes, perfect. Here, you take Jimmy's and I'll do Sally's, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, if we take a paper towel, we can make little clothes out of it.
honey, this is why I married you. This is lovely. Bye.
Wrestling those dolphins was a lot harder than I expected it to be.
Well, it was really impressive, Gerald. When you got that one in a headlock, really
I know,
strong.
Thanks, I was hoping to.
Yeah, is that did you use that bicep when you were doing that? Or?
Oh yeah, I'm glad you noticed. I didn't realize they were just one there.
It's time!
Wow, the only thing more impressive than your time is how sweaty you got while running.
Well, it's not every day you run three marathons in a row.
You know, what will he do next? Next, you should hike 3 mountains.
Wait, actually, tell me more about this one.
The glaciers are melting faster than expected.
So you believe that too, don't you?
I just experienced it.
You're the only one here soaking wet, okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
We need to fix the planet.
Well, it's up to you.
That's like a 32-incher, dude. Whoa! That's the biggest largemouth bass I've ever seen. Nobody's gonna believe us. The poles have been holding us back.
this whole time.
The fish were hidden in the ice.
I know. This is crazy, dude.
Try again. Oh, look over there, fish.
Oh no,
Good news is, your toilet isn't clogged yet.
I don't know if you guys did, but I definitely enjoyed watching that anyway. Moving right along, this next game is going to be called Foreign Film Dub, and I need Bryce, Logan, Andrew, and Allison Claves to the front. So this game is a fun time. Who here has seen a foreign film before? Yeah, foreign films are fun. Kind of depressing sometimes, but that's okay because this one's not going to be depressing probably. Because anyway, yeah. So we're going to see a little scene from a foreign film, and we're going to have our Allison and Andrew are going to be speaking in a language that we are going to figure out in a second, and Logan and Bryce are going to be translating, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be perfect, and it's going to be a perfect translation, and you guys won't even know that it's it's going to be perfect. So anyway, who here speaks a language that probably not many people in here speak? Yes. Let's hear a couple. Yeah, sure. Whoa. What does that sound like?
Austin, Beton, Dedebno.
Wow, that's so nice. Okay, so we're gonna, what is that language called again? Amharic. Amharic. Oh, wait. Did I just butcher it again? Anyway, it's fine. Okay, so cool. So we are gonna, did you guys hear that? Did you guys get that? Okay, cool. So we're gonna hear a neat little scene from a neat little foreign film, spoken in the language of Amharic. Specifically the version that Parker exemplified for us today so lovely. And so now, awesome. Okay, so now, last of all, we need to get the name of this foreign film that doesn't actually exist and is not related to a movie that actually exists for a lovely Amharic film that we're going to see performed. So give me a title. Give me a
Birds aren't real.
But I heard the drummer boy returns. Are you guys? How would you say that in Amharic?
So so.
Yeah, just like that. So yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. Everybody give Players, are you ready for the game of foreign film dub with a suggestion of speaking the language of Amharic, specifically Parker's version, and also with the name of the movie being The Drummer Boy Returns? Go.
You win some, you win some?
I found this in the attic.
You win some, you lose some.
When you open up the box, you find yourself a drum.
Yeah, wait. Yadaba Menda.
Gosh, that's quite a drum you got in there.
Now, trust me, I did drum and marching band back in middle school.
Yadaba. Yada bing 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 ba. Yada bing 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 ba. Yada bing ba. Hadaba hada tea.
Many years ago, many years ago, my great-grandfather built this drum with his own bare feet. Oh boy, I've always wanted to play a foot drum. 1, 2, 3, let's go!
Get a big bug, baby bustica!
Not with your hands, didn't you listen?
Binda.
Sit down.
Binda.
Pick up your feet.
Ba.
Dependa. So the first element of technique of
Excellent. Okay, excellent. Moving right along.
no.
So this next game is another in the series of me getting revenge, and this is the marshmallow game, and I'm going to need Austin and Allison to the front. Works is we have a lovely little bag of marshmallows, and I'm gonna need a neat little volunteer who's okay getting up close and personal with Allison and Austin. Yeah, it's Allison's husband, yeah! So the way this game works is we're gonna have so this is when the funny, silly times are done. We're serious now. We're gonna have a serious scene. It's serious, no laughing, because if you laugh, they shall be punished with a marshmallow in the mouth that Michael will place so daintily with his dainty fingers. So, and that is how the game works. That's pretty much it. And I'm gonna laugh at them, and it's gonna be fun anyway. And hopefully you guys will too. Except no, you won't, because this is a serious scene. And can I get a suggestion for this serious scene? What is a thing that is usually in your grandma's basement? I'm gonna go with rocking horse is your suggestion for this serious scene. And yeah, okay, players, are you ready for the game of the marshmallow game with the suggestion of rocking horse?
Yes. Now, granddaughter, before your grandmother passed, she built you this rocking horse. Now, I know you're a bit old for it, but it would do her spirit much good if you would use it just once.
Oh, well, do you think I'm too big, Grandpa?
She made it just for you, so it has to be perfect.
Like for my measurements at the age of 16? Okay.
Exactly, yes.
Yes! You're right. It's perfect.
I can feel the spirit returning to us. Susan!
Are you sure you want her to come back?
Don't you speak of my good Susan that way. Not after all she did for you.
This feels a little haunted.
No!
No.
Susan, come back quick! Back on!
Fine. But only if you increase my allowance.
Now, you must speak the incantation to bring her back. You need to be very clear. No,
Grandma, come on back.
Anyway, I need to say what game is next because actually the next game is called. So okay, yeah. So like you just saw here, they had a disturbing number of marshmallows shoved in their mouth. What happens when you do that? You throw up, and when you throw up on your clothes, you have to do your laundry. Anyway, this is the game of dirty laundry, and I'm going to need Andrew, Kade, and Logan players for the front. Going to need one of you to leave. Bye. It's Kade. Everybody say it. Bye. Okay, so the way this game works is, I guess I shouldn't have gone rid of it. Maybe I should. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the way this game works is, we're going to have a neat little news broadcast. It's going to be a fun time. Kade is a very good newscaster guy on the scene. He's very professional. His co-host, not so much. They both have a thing that's going on in their personal lives that they just can't stop talking about, trying to air their dirty laundry, if you will. And so as they are doing this, as they are talking about their personal problems, Kade is going to have to fade you out. It's fun. Anyway, so this is going, okay, yes, okay. So for their two neat little, nice little things that are happening in their life, give me maybe just this front section here. What is something that, like, you know, you wouldn't want your coworkers to know about you? Like, kind of weird, kind of embarrassing, you know?
You like Jar Jar Binks?
Yeah, sure. You still buy shirts from the children's section sometimes. Who's gonna take that one? Okay, cool. So that's interesting. And now, let's get from like this area. What's like a thing that happened in somebody you know's life, or maybe your life, that's like could be good, could be bad, and they won't stop talking about it. They won't stop talking about it. Tarantula, what is that? Life. That was the embarrassing thing. We already did that. The Venti dog combs. Lice. Is that you have lice. It's not really a thing I would want to tell anyone, but you have them, and you're going to talk about it. So let's bring Kade back in here with a 1, 2, 3. Yay! From. It could be bad. It could be just a place where new weather. I don't know. So what's something you watch? You see on the news. You turn on the news. What do you see? So parades. So many parades. Largest ever grown tomato. Record-breaking tomato. Yeah, okay, cool. So, players, are you ready for the game of Dirty Laundry with the suggestion of you're looking at the world's largest tomato?
Yes!
Yes!
So they turn the water off at my place. Could I stay at your next week?
Oh, yeah, we have like a couch in the living room. Oh, we're over it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today,
This is Channel 5 News, the news the other places won't tell you. I'm Andrew, your host.
And I'm Logan, your other host. Today, we're going on scene with our reporter in the field, Kade Haviland, who's going to be telling us all about the unveiling of the world's largest ever grown tomato. Kade?
Yeah, this is truly record-breaking. I have never seen any kind of fruit this large. It's quite impressive.
Wow, that is some fruit. Kade, would you say that it'd be difficult to find a wrapping for something of that size?
Why, yes, this isn't the kind of tomato you'd find on your store shelf. It's not the kind of thing that you could easily package up and sell.
That's really incredible. You know, with a tomato that size, it must be really difficult to keep it healthy, keep it with pesticides and everything to really drive those pests away.
No, in fact, it's quite impressive. No pesticides were used on this tomato. And somehow it has still grown up to be an astounding 5 inches across.
Speaking of growing up, like at what rate would you say would be a normal time to grow up? Like proportionally to other people, would you say that you grow up at a normal rate?
Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, to other tomatoes. Yes, this tomato has actually grown quite quickly, we have been told.
Do you think that the other tomatoes bullied it in school for being lacking in torso?
I'm sure that this tomato has no childhood trauma of bullies bullying him for being too short.
Oh, that would be sad.
It would be sad. Thankfully, neither of
Luckily,
you.
my legs are very long, so I was strangely long, all things considered.
You know, it really gets me thinking about this tomato and the way it grew. I mean, maybe it wasn't bullied, but do you notice maybe that the other tomatoes around it are sort of at a distance from it? They're sort of far away.
Oh, for sure. You can tell. Some people think tomatoes don't have feelings. I beg to differ. You can tell that the smaller tomatoes around this bigger tomato feel uncomfortable with how unusually long its leaves are in comparison to the rest of the tomato, much like your legs and your torso.
And as a result, would you say that the leaf coverings of the tomato, do they have to purchase their leaves from smaller child-sized tomatoes?
They do have a very hard time finding pants the right size. I mean, people don't think tomatoes are pants.
I think it may not be a problem that the leaves are not readily available. I think that the tomato may have to choose to obtain the right leaves for itself.
Yes, sometimes choosing children's clothing. It can make a tomato feel insecure about itself.
Well, you don't have to say it that way.
Now, you say the other tomatoes are sort of at a distance. Do you think that correlates at all with the fact that no pesticides were used on this tomato?
Of course, I'm sure that these tomatoes are very afraid of getting sick, since this tomato might.
And if small burrowing insects had entered the top of the tomato,
when you look at the little tuft of green leaves on top of the tomato, do they look healthy and uninfested?
I see no ice in them.
Excellent. Okay, moving right along, we have our next game is a fun little game that is called 3 Monkeys, and for this game I need Kade, Allison, and Bryce players to the front. So we'll be able to see those little like house decorations of the 3 little monkeys, and one was like this, and one was like this, and one was like this. Anyway, so we're gonna be doing that, but that's also the scene. So as you can see, Kade is not gonna be able to hear anything that's gonna be happening in this scene. Meanwhile, Austin is going to not be able to speak, and Bryce will be blind. And we're gonna watch them try to do a scene, and we're gonna laugh. Anyway, cool. So for this scene, I need from you guys, what is a thing that your elementary school teacher said to you one time when they were mad at you?
Shut up.
Unfortunate. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, your suggestion is cookie. Cookie is your suggestion. Yes, did you hear that, Kade?
I did. Now I won't.
Okay, cool.
Phantom of the
Cool,
Opera.
cool, yes. Okay, excellent, yes. Okay, so players, are you ready for the game of Three Monkeys with the suggestion of cookie?
Yes!
Come here, Tommy.
Is this cookie for me?
Yes, it is. The largest cookie I've ever made. Just for you.
You're right. I do deserve this cookie. You know, I think, just a second, I think I hear somebody at the door.
Oh,
Welcome.
probably my other grandson.
Would you like to see my large cookie?
I made it just for him. I don't like you very much.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know why he's got me so jealous of my cookie. What are you... Don't... No! My cookie! You fool!
My frail bones.
You okay? That was a pretty hard hit.
That's pretty sad. Luckily.
Oh, that hurt your back?
Oh, yes. But I made an even bigger cookie.
An even bigger cookie?
Yes, an even bigger cookie.
Let me take that. Let me take that. That's for my cookie!
It makes me so happy my grandkids get along.
Excellent. Okay, so we're getting to that point of the show where we have only one game left. Say aww. But before that, we have So BYU Laugh Out Loud is a club. It's a BYU USA club. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. We have a fun time right here in this room every Thursday, 7 p.m. It is a club that you can join if you want. You can come, you can laugh, you can watch, you can participate. And it's a really great time. You know, we all started by coming to the club, and it's a fun time. Raise your hand if you're a member of the club. Woo! Yeah, anyway. We like to sit together sometimes, and it's not weird anyway. But yeah, so it's a super fun time. We have meetings here every Thursday at 7 p.m. So if you want to come, it's a great time, and we would love to have you. Next, we have another one of these shows next month on December 8th at 7:30 p.m. In here! It's Christmassy! And it's really fun, so you guys should come. It'll be a great time, and not think about like finals or the semester ending. And it's gonna be great, so you guys should come. And then, okay, last little thing, we have an Instagram. And it's a fun time because then you can know when our shows are, and also sometimes we post reels that are funny. We have more followers than Divine Comedy and Humor You. That doesn't mean we're better than them, but it's fun. So anyway, I'm gonna do that like awkward thing that the teacher does when like in like elementary school when you're talking and they're like, "I'll wait," while you guys pull out your phones and follow. So. It's okay, we have a Facebook too. Oh, and also, I told you what it was. It's lol.byu, and it's a fun time. So anyway, you guys should follow it and laugh maybe or something. I don't know. Cool. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna play the last game, and the last game is called Butterfly Effect. And for this game, I need all my players to the front. You ever heard that old anecdote? Where like, you know how like when a butterfly flaps its wings, a kid on the other side of the planet's ice cream falls out of the ice cream cone? Anyways, this game's kind of like that. So, if you've been in a place and you wondered, I wonder what happened here like 300 years ago, or maybe like 500 years in the future, I don't know. Probably not, but that's okay because we're gonna do that in this game. So, we're gonna have our lovely players doing scenes in a certain location that will be provided by you guys, and there might be some little time jumps. There might be some consequences of those time jumps. We're gonna watch, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna have a good time. Anyway, let's get a suggestion for these people. What is a place that you've always wondered, like, gee, I wonder what happened here before? Or maybe it's just a place that you think about the top of your head.
Allison City, the more.
How do you guys feel about IHOP? Okay, cool. You guys are okay. Cool. So you guys are ready for the game of butterfly effect with suggestion of IHOP?
Yes. No, they're open 24 hours. I hear we can just walk in at 3 a.m.
It's good. I need somewhere to crash.
It's where the best pancakes are.
Can I help you?
Can we come in, please?
Technically.
Got a table for us? Or something
You
like a
could
bed,
just-
maybe? That'd be nice.
You can just smoosh 2 chairs together, kid. I don't care. Just don't order anything and you can stay as long as you want.
Yeah. You know, you're taking this eviction real well.
I do what I can.
Well, I'm gonna go back to the kitchen and make pancakes.
You're such a good friend.
Oh yeah, just I'll unlock it.
1 month earlier.
Hello.
Look, I know your rent is always on time. I know you've always paid on time, but
I love this place. This is my favorite.
there's
I love
so many pancakes in your apartment. There's a time and a place.
No,
You just
I take good care of them.
Oh, you're busy.
see. This is what I'm talking about.
Please, don't tell the landlord.
Who's eating all these?
2 months before the original scene, I can't live there anymore. Here's the plan. I'm going to make so many pancakes. So many pancakes. You don't understand.
No. So you make the big. I'll complain to management.
Yes, and then you kick him out.
One day before the original scene, we just can't keep making pancakes. Somebody's buying us out. We're gonna go out of business. I can't. Maybe I'll start a Waffle House?
Meanwhile, 5 years earlier, we're best friends. We're always going to be this way. Meanwhile, 4 years before the original scene, I can't believe you stole my pancake recipe! Oh, and I loved you!
200 years in the past. I've done it. I've created the first international house.
7 years after the original scene. Man, I know I told you you could stay however long you want if you didn't order anything. We don't have a shower here. It's getting too much.
Oh, you're busy.
Don't worry. The sink works just fine, please. Just a little bit longer.
Wait, it was you. I'm sorry, ask the manager of this IHOP. I have to serve you an eviction notice.
Oh, man. I'll go elsewhere. 2 days later, I've heard there are other IHOPs.
Welcome to the other IHOP.
Oh, it's you.